Hi, I'm Raylene, and welcome to Khaleesi Clues. This video may contain spoilers for those who are not familiar with the current and past HBO series House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones, along with the fact that I may refer to any of the books by George R.R. Martin that pertain to his A Song of Ice and Fire storyline. Well, it's finally here. Tonight is the night, people. House of the Dragon Season 2 starts tonight. Time to raise the banners and pick a side. I really loved the promotion they put out with the different banners being raised on numerous landmarks and sites. You may find it hard to believe, but there is actually a clue hidden in the two house sigils. It really makes me wonder why they have chosen to use these two particular designs for this promotion. I have not had a lot of time to research this thoroughly, but from what I can tell, the Greens banner chosen for this promotion is different than the banner used in the series. Aegon's sigil is a black field with a gold dragon, whereas Rhaenyra's sigil is a black field with a red dragon. I completely understand that with the promotional banners, the creators have decided to really distinguish the two sides of the Targaryen family, the blacks and the greens, and changed Aegon's field color to green. What I can't understand is why they chose to change the design of the actual dragon symbol for the Greens banner. From what I can tell, and again, I have not had enough time to research this as much as I would like to, but the sigil shown behind Aegon in this image is the four-legged dragon, whereas the Raise Your Banners promotion is using the two-legged dragon sigil. I do have an idea of why there are two different dragon sigils, but I am unsure if the current series will actually reveal the reasoning behind the four legs versus the two-legged version. It actually ties in with my theory of what I believe will be the true ending that we will eventually get from George R.R. Martin once he releases his final two books, The Winds of Winter and A Dream of Spring. So here it goes, and please, you can let me know in the comments what you all think. I think the reason behind having a sigil with a two-legged dragon is very simple. That design is indeed representing the dragons that we have seen on the shows so far, and what George R.R. Martin has described in his books as dragons. Whereas the four-legged dragon design that appears towards the end of Game of Thrones and now also used in the House of the Dragon series actually represents another type of dragon, or some sort of crossbreed between a dragon and a wyvern. We have not seen a wyvern in the show yet, but I do believe that the true ending we get from George R.R. Martin will have a final war with two-legged dragons fighting four-legged dragons. The real threat was not the Night King. The real threat is coming from all the way around, and let me stress these two words, the other, as in the great other, side of the world. Bran Stark referenced it in his vision from his fall. Here is a quote from the books. "North and north and north he looked, to the curtain of light at the end of the world, and then beyond that curtain. He looked deep into the heart of winter, and then he cried out, afraid, and the heat of his tears burned on his cheeks." I believe that curtain of light is referring to what they call the Twilight or Terminator Zone for our world. Basically, it's where the light from the sun ends on one side and night begins on the other side. So what I think Bran is actually seeing in that vision is the true threat that is coming from the other side of their world. The dead is coming, and with them will be some sort of corrupted creations, abominations, possibly things we have not ever heard of yet in the books, and maybe some of the creatures already mentioned, such as wyverns, krakens, and more. We will see an invasion by land, sea, and air. This threat goes all the way back to Season 1 of Game of Thrones, when King Robert Baratheon told Ned that a war was coming, that he could feel it. That was his Targaryen intuition talking to him. This might also play on the name given to people like Bran, a green seer. It's a play on the words, a green sea, people that come from the green sea, an attack, possibly all the way from around the other side of the world, from a green sea. Gilly even refers to the word sea when she is learning to read. She noticed how the word is spelled two different ways, one spelled S-E-E and the other spelled S-E-A. That particular word was chosen for a reason. Even the scene where Missandei sees the ships with all the white sails coming in to attack Meereen, it's a clue. She states, the masters are coming. The sails of the ships are white and ghost-like. The dead are coming, or those that were supposed to be dead, but have strengthened and grown once again. Leave one wolf alive and the sheep are never safe? The sheep are mankind. We are going to see a pack of hounds like wolves, sated and honed for the hunt. That may sound a bit familiar because that is similar to what Daemon's speech was during the first episode of House of the Dragon when he was talking to the City Watch. Not to mention the color green can symbolize life and fertility, but it can also mean the exact opposite, which is corruption and death. George R.R. Martin knows this. He is a master at wordplay, and he uses these things throughout every single line in his books. The clues are everywhere. Bran naming his wolf Summer after the vision that when he falls is a clue too. The Stark's house motto is "Winter is coming." Bran waking from his vision beyond the northernmost wall made of light and then deciding on the name Summer for his wolf is his way of expressing hope for fighting what comes with the dead, the darkness and the extreme cold. But it is also referring and cluing to a green dragon or wyvern. It is in opposition of winter, which I believe is a white or pale dragon. The stone dragon. That dragon is going to be Jon's dragon. Jon with his black hair riding his white or pale gray stone-colored dragon. Daenerys with her white hair riding on Drogon, her black dragon. There will be more that come forth too as the story progresses. I believe Morning will return with Rhaego. Morning may be born pink, but as it ages, I believe it will turn red, just like the red keep stones look pink until heated, and then they turn red. There are so many clues, and I could go on, but I really need to wrap this video up. So when they say, Team Green or Team Black, everyone must pick a side, I stand with Team Black. I stand for the side of the living. I stand with the side that will eventually bring the prince and princess that was promised, Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen. There really is so much more to this story. I hope you all enjoyed this video. My theories are all works in progress. Sometimes they change as I find more clues. I really have so much more to share. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to show any support for my channel. Most of all, I really hope you all enjoyed tonight's premiere of Season 2 for House of the Dragon. Have a wonderful evening.